Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
To Smash Summit 4, a.k.a. Fall.
The spring.
Spring
Yes.
Smash Summit. We're going to do singles. This will be our first singles matches.
Yeah, it's getting
I'm so
deep.
excited.
It's getting real, Bobby.
It is getting real. This is, I think, what we've all been waiting for. This is the first steps towards what's going to end up in someone winning 35% of a $60,000 pot.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah. This is historic
This
for
is
Melee.
yeah.
actually.
This is literally
It's crazy.
uncharted territory. We are.
Congratulations,
we're in
Armada.
new
I mean,
worlds. Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
This is Hungrybox's
Isn't that-
group. Hungrybox has the. Wait, was it Hungrybox
Yeah.
or Leffen who was the crew captain, or who was like first kind of? I think
Leffen?
probably Lef.
Yeah. The group we're checking
This
out,
is
Group
Left's
B,
group.
is H-Box, S2J, Pew Pew, and Leffen. I think it's a hot group.
That's a really good group.
2 gods, 1 group.
Yeah, I think
2 guys in one group.
S2J and Pew Pew probably. I guess Pew Pew I think has had a ton of problems with Hungrybox in the past, and I think Falcon Puff's tough if you don't know the matchup like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
You know, we saw Gatsu kind of take care of Hungrybox. Same with Wizzy, but I've just never seen Johnny be able to do it at that level. So
The funny thing is that Hungrybox ended up not picking me because he was worried about Leffen. And then he ended up getting Leffen anyway.
Yeah,
and I
that
don't
is
think he
pretty
thought
funny.
through how it would go. If he picks S2J, S2J is going to pick PPU.
And I don't know if people
and
know
PPU
how
has
the
a good
groups.
chance of picking
People
Leffen.
I don't think know how the groups were picked. Can you talk more about that? Like, what are you talking about?
Sure. So it's GSL style groups, which
What does that mean?
that means you're going to have the top 4 seeds picking their first matchup in a bracket. So it's not a round robin pool, it's a bracket. So they pick their first matchup, and then the person that they picked picks the next person in that group, and then that person picks the final person in that group. The last 2 selected play each other as well on the other side of that bracket. And it just works like a regular bracket. Pretty much winners are playing winners. They move on to winners finals. And then you have your losers match, and then they have a losers finals match. So essentially the way you should look at it is anyone who would end up being in grand finals are the people that are going to make it out into winners
Side, right?
of the final bracket, which is going to be a 16-man bracket. And the people that don't make it into grand finals are going to be on the loser side
Oh, okay.
with their seeds depending on how well they do. So if you just go 2 and out in this bracket, then you're going to have the 4th seed going into the 16-man bracket.
So is it like the first 2 people play each other and the second 2 people play each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so classic pool styles, a lot of Melee coming up, and all of these pools matches are going to determine seeds, which
Yeah.
are incredibly important.
I love this format
Very
because we're
important.
basically just getting more Melee. We're getting
Exactly.
more good singles action between all our top players here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
so-
like taking advantage of the fact that you've pulled so many people together that
Yeah.
are like, top players, whereas in the massive brackets that we're used to at EVO, Big House, etc., only so many combinations of the top players play each other.
Right. And the interesting thing is, because you mentioned how seeds are very important, if someone gets 2nd seed, that means you're pretty much going to have to play a god to make it into top 8.
Right.
Correct.
It's a big
You're
deal.
going to end up
Yeah.
with having to play a 1 seed.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to be any 1 seed. It's going to be Armada. It's going to be Mewtwo King. It's going to be Mango. It
Yeah.
could be any of them.
Right. And speaking about uncharted territory, to be completely honest, I think. Actually, I was listening to something that Oscar had said in a podcast. You remember Smash Podcast? It was like done by Kira or whatever. Anyway, it's
Okay,
ancient. I can
okay.
tweet out the link. One of the things you said, which I think Melee players is conventional knowledge, is we don't necessarily care about what place you get at the tournament. It's about who you beat and who you lost to.
Right.
That's not necessarily true.
And I
Wow.
think in the past that was very much true. Today, like I said, uncharted territory, $60,000 pot. If you get into top 8 in winner side, that matters a lot.
Yeah.
So
Instantly jumping into the
every
1,000.
single match is like money match level.
For
on the,
thousands
yeah,
of
which
dollars.
we're not used to. So this is a different way of thinking, and I think that if you can get a higher seed, if you can, bully a 4th seed and get, it's basically in a 16-man bracket. If you win round 1, are you in top 8? That's how that works, right?
Once you make it into the bracket, you win round 1. Yes, you are in the top 8.
starting.
So that's a big deal. Anyway, yeah, here we go. S2J versus Hungrybox.
Abby,
Every single
what-
set's going to be a
we,
best
we
of
got
5.
Prince Abu on the couch with us. What do you think about this matchup, man?
I think it's slight puff.
Slight
yeah,
favor for
yeah.
Puff? Okay.
Now, why is that?
Yeah, tell us more.
Okay, so I think like historically it used to be considered like really strongly Puff's favor, but if the Falcon plays really patient and like picks his spots right, it makes it really hard for Puff to hit him basically without like risking himself.
I think that what Hungrybox did just there is so huge, the tomahawk, and like putting Falcon in his shield and just kind of forcing him to either do a stupid roll
Yeah.
or get grabbed. And it just, as Falcon, you don't want to be off the... Oh,
wow.
That was a great conversion. You don't want to be off the level versus Puff, and her throws do that so easily.
Yeah. And then like she can mix in like up air read, like if she tomahawk up air to catch a jump, or like tomahawk then like try to grab the roll.
Or up tilt.
Yeah, or up tilt. So it's like it's tricky, and then Puff can get a lot of any. If she's right with any option, she'll get possible kill.
I almost feel like Falcon's
Great.
a bit of a Marth syndrome, where if he doesn't get the kill off
Yes.
of a combo around this percent,
He's got a big
forced.
problem.
He's going to be a 120 stock. You know.
Yeah, and he's just going to have to kill her with back air.
You have
Yeah.
to be like really patient. Like I think if Puff's above a certain percent,
Yeah.
you don't want to try to force it, because that's how a lot of times Hungrybox like will get an opening like that if you're trying to force it, and then he'll
And-
like convert it to a kill.
And crouch also goes under Falcon's grab, so that's a
Yeah.
you
I think Hungrybox is the king of taking easy percentage and then never dying.
Yeah, like because he's like so smart.
You think he's the wow? Did he miss an L cancel on drill?
Not sure.
No, I don't think
I don't
he
think
missed
so.
an L cancel.
Just not
He
very
just got
s-
punished?
It's not a safe move. For
Yeah,
yeah.
well, he did like an early drill.
Yeah, because a lot of times, like, let's take crew battles, for example, yesterday. Even when Toe started playing them, immediately took them to like 60%. They were looking even.
Yeah,
That's true.
And then Hungrybox took like 2 more stocks.
Yeah,
before he
you
lost.
get him out of the combo kill range, and you're kind of just stuck with this balloon that never goes away. Just gotta
I would say that
rack up
Armada's the
damage.
king of that, but yeah. maybe
I just
debatable.
don't think he takes damage to begin with. That's
Yeah, Armada. Yeah.
Armada
One of the
just
things
doesn't
that I've-
get hit. So.
Having commentated a lot of his matches, like we see it all the time where he gets up to like 100, 120, and he just does not die.
or Armada or
Armada.
HBox? Oh, yeah.
I think probably Hungrybox does it too, and I just
I actually just played Johnny for like an hour on the side stream.
That's
How's
nice.
he doing?
Nice
Yeah.
of you.
It was going pretty even, but I think like he was testing things and stuff. Like if he's smart,
yeah. I'm not asking.
I think.
I thought I don't know what you meant.
I think.
How do you think? How prepared is he?
Yeah, he's
That's my
like
question.
he's playing pretty smart, I think.
Was Hungrybox surprised to see you here at the summit?
Yeah.
Surprised and
I
pissed.
think it's like kind of like
He,
like
like,
seeing
hid-
your ex-girlfriend walk into the same class as you,
He
like
hid his
out of
anger.
nowhere. You think you're hanging out with
Wouldn't
your
have
friends
taken
having
this
a
stupid
great
class
time.
if I knew you were in it.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of funny
Oh,
actually.
You have a lot of nerve
Yeah, that's you have a lot of nerve showing up here.
after
You
everything.
could have rested.
After everything you've done. Oh my god.
See, like Johnny's not
Wow.
letting Hungrybox hit him for free.
I actually am not even sure how he found that up air. That's
He went to the side platform and just like jumped and did like he threw one out kind of deep, so it caught Puff's jump away.
I honestly think Johnny's neutral's been getting better.
Yeah, it has. This is
For
remi-
him to be able
yeah.
to hang like that with
Totally
Armada.
agree.
This is reminding me of the Armada set where he was actually outplaying him in neutral
Yeah,
for the first 2
totally
games.
So,
agree.
if you could take one way to make Johnny like an amazing player, what's one thing you probably would touch less? His punish game, right?
Yeah,
And-
don't touch it at all.
It's
Or,
so
or
good.
his
Don't touch it.
movement.
Yeah, don't
yeah.
touch it.
He's fine.
So what do you do? You give
movement's
him
so
better
amazing.
neutral to get more opportunities to execute his punish game
Yeah.
that he's always been good at, and then
Yeah.
you got someone that's 2-0 over Armada
That's so
in
true.
a set.
See,
You know
like
what I mean?
he's not going for grab when Puff's
Yeah,
crouching.
right, he
He's
knows.
not letting him get
Yeah.
anything for free. You know.
Yeah.
But
2012
setting that up is super hard. So, because as Puff, I just feel like she doesn't want to get in her shield.
She
and it's
doesn't.
just hard to get her on the. You have to really make it look like you're going to go for a grab to get her to do that.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm seeing him get so many of these like run up neon shield, which is a great position for Falcon, is that like he's threatening the grab, but
He
you're
is,
not
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
If you do it, you get destroyed.
Yeah.
There's
I
just
agree.
a lot less antsiness out of Johnny lately.
No, he actually told me he's like, I don't think I'm nervous at all.
Yeah,
So
and he's
that's
not.
good.
He's not fishing.
Yeah, he's not.
Look at him taking center and staying there.
It's like the way Wizzy plays against Puff. You know, he
I
doesn't
wonder if
fish.
he-
He just
Yeah.
patient.
Oh, what a great read by Hungrybox on that up air. Oh, that was such a clutch air dodge. I thought that double jump was not great. Figured Hungrybox would kill him, but
No, that was an antsy neutral air
Yeah.
off the
Yeah, a
ledge.
little bit.
getting back on stage from the ledge is
That should be it.
so hard.
Okay, take your time.
He's able to make ledge, but getting into center is so hard.
It's super hard versus Puff. Versus a good Puff.
Okay.
All right, pretty much reestablished, but
Uh-oh.
that knockdown's bad news. Oh, great! That was
He
sick.
really pulled that out of his
Wow.
ass. I'll
That's
be
great.
honest.
That
well,
was-
so he got hit off the platform with forward air, and I think what a lot of Falcons do is they get scared and they get in their shield, but S2J immediately ran forward and threw out a back air where
Yep.
Hungrybox was going to
He
kind
jumped
of keep
he
the
jumped
pressure
into
on.
it, yeah.
So I think that was the
Yeah,
moment.
the
and
normal play was to take center after that.
Yeah.
And he just jumped right out.
Yep.
Hit him.
HBox is going to chase him.
Smart.
Yep.
S2J up
You smart,
1 game to
S2J.
0.
You smart.
You smart.
Loyal.
All right, now we're on Dreamland.
Now we're going to see the HBox adaptation master.
HBox is really good on this stage against Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna live forever.
Wow.
Already making adjustments to how he's approaching Johnny.
Yeah,
This is the
again,
tomahawk
with the
mix.
tomahawk, yeah. I think like you kind of have to roll in those situations.
Falcon?
As Falcon?
Yeah, or you can jump. I think he could have
Yeah.
wave dashed back to the edge though,
You're probably right.
because he was so close.
Dude, Johnny up a game on Hungrybox.
That's right.
I can't remember. Have they played?
No, I don't
many
think
times
that he has
before?
not taken the game in recent memory.
No, last summit he won on Yoshi's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But to start the set.
No, I don't think he's won game 1.
No, but I'm saying like now, that's huge.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, because then he has his counter
Oh!
pick now.
It's hard to actually get the kill there.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know he was 1-0,
Good choice by Hungrybox.
like this is looking really dominant
See,
for
like, yeah,
Xbox.
in this position, it's really hard for S2J to come back without like risking getting hit.
Yeah.
You know, because Dreamland makes it really hard for him to kill.
But I like that. Oh, he might be dead. Hungrybox not even going for the
Yeah, he
rest.
doesn't need it.
He definitely doesn't.
Was that an E?
Yeah, it was.
It is, but it's,
Yeah.
you know, you kind of, it's hard.
Yeah, you have to react to Puff's DI after the down throw.
It's harder than people have
Oh,
ever
wow.
said it is. People have said that it's free.
You never see
You
people
definitely gotta
tech
get
twice
those.
You
in a
can
row.
react, but yeah, sometimes you'll miss it.
You got to
You
get
kinda-
those.
You have to, yeah, you do have to get them, but I actually don't, it's a 50-50, I think, when you down throw, if they DI far enough away that you have to start a dash or just jump.
Oh, okay.
And Hungrybox that time DI'd in, so you just have to jump and knee, but like if you start that dash, it's just not going to work.
All right, what's the counter pick?
Yoshi's apparently.
I think this actually happened at Smash Summit 2. It was like a 4 stock or a really easy like 3 stock when they play on the stage.
To me, like, I almost wonder,
Bing!
yeah, I wonder if like S2J is kind of thinking about the fact that it's Dreamland and how hard it is to get the KOs.
Yeah, he
like,
might have resigned after the second stock.
maybe even after the first, to be honest, where it's like you kind of feel like you have to make something happen. Otherwise, you're just going to keep getting deeper and deeper in debt.
And he really needs to make it a 2-1 set here. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be getting 2 counter picks for HBox.
Yeah.
I don't think that any of the counter picks are going to be as good as. Oh, that was a big up air. As good as Dreamland, though. Like, I think that he's okay. He's probably going to be okay with Fountain.
Yeah.
Dreamland was a real problem, though.
He wasn't even able to approach. I feel like just the platform orientation.
I think Falcon should camp on Dreamland.
Right. This level, the way he can actually get some approaches in with the
Yeah.
platforms here.
And I think
Yeah.
since the platforms are near, like you can
That's
find
all-
new angles to attack that aren't there on Dreamland.
Right. Dreamland way more open.
Oh. It's
He's
actually
like he's not forcing his way through.
Yeah.
It's really smart. on
really
his part.
interesting how he's playing it. He being S2J. Because we kind of know what Hungrybox is going to do. We've seen him do it so many times. I think sometimes, you know, maybe some of the people who are watching kind of don't.
I'm gonna get off for Sir Hack's money.
Sure.
So
Hey.
I'm sure the chat
Falcon
won't mind.
expert.
You don't have to
I'm
announce
sure
it.
I'm saying it. The chat wants to hear it.
That was a good conversion by HBox. I think
Yeah.
like off any grab, Puff can sometimes just kill Falcon.
All right, guys. Falcon Jigs, unwinnable matchup.
LRA
Let's
start.
go.
10-0.
It's the definition of LRA start.
This
right
is
here.
definitely a
Oh,
matchup
Johnny.
that both of us hate.
The embodiment of it.
But S2J is playing much more patient than we've seen him
No,
play
this
before.
matchup's evolved. It's
Yeah.
It's actually, it's not like Fox Falco Chic bad for Captain Falcon.
Not
There's
100-0.
no improving that. But you got to play in a way that I'm sure S2J hates playing.
Yeah, he does. To his
He's not-
core.
He's not having fun right now. But it's what you got. It's what you have to
business.
do.
Right.
Yeah, and that's just the truth of the game, you know?
Yeah.
You can keep playing the way that you want, but it doesn't mean that you're going to win.
Yeah.
There's only so much optimization you can do.
You can
We're
see
not
that-
TAS.
Yeah.
We have blood flowing through our veins.
We're like
Uh-oh.
HBox not going
Smile.
for a couple rests, couple easy rests, rather
Those are-
just a combo.
Yeah. And a great forward air. Didn't hit him hard enough that he could tech. And it was super hard to wall jump in that situation.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much just dead.
You can see how much he's abusing the platforms. That's basically like how the matchup evolved. Jigs just doesn't have great answers to it.
Yeah.
How is he abusing the platforms? Say more about that. He's obviously going to the platforms,
Jigs
but
cannot tomahawk. Relative to like how well other characters can tomahawk. That's
because she can't fall as quickly.
Right. That's generally how you threaten someone on platforms, someone shielding on platforms.
Great edge guard from HBox. Oh,
that's
wow.
Oh, you're nuts.
Put a button on it.
You're nuts.
What were you saying, Aziz?
I was just saying how like if you can like light shield on plats versus jigs, and she kind of just has to hit you and not gain much for it.
Yeah, light
Yeah.
shielding.
She doesn't threaten to grab.
That's true. She can weave away though, so you can't shield drop like aerial her a lot of the time.
Right. It's just like she doesn't get anything either.
Yeah.
And yeah, Johnny really just forced to space up air, back airs pretty much the whole matchup because of crouch eliminating grab.
Yeah, he's trying to. I mean, I think what's been working for him is when he can get Hungrybox and shield and on the ground, but it's just clearly not easy to do that at all.
It's hard to apply pressure.
Yeah, and like Nair's kind of worthless, so you see him going for these like falling super low to the ground up airs, which is is super awesome, but it's just it takes Falcon so long to jump and then get that low.
Oh shoot.
And he could
Could be. No.
have been rested
It's
there.
kind of telegraphed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Falcon ultimately has to commit to a lot of telegraphed options in this matchup.
Right.
But
And Hungrybox is so good at reacting to those.
yeah.
Okay. He needs those random up airs around 50%. That's
Yeah.
like a big
Yeah.
way he's going to get stocks.
And kind of like getting Puff in the, kind of getting above Puff, forcing her to chase you, and then getting under her is kind of like, seems like what he's trying to do.
Falcon is probably the best anti-air character in the game, which can really shut down what Puff wants to do.
Ouch.
Puff should look to play like a very grounded game versus Falcon.
Stay low,
He
right?
struggles versus short characters.
Yeah.
Across all Smash games.
That was definitely me.
that
I
was
think he
cool.
messed up.
Did he have time to dash?
I don't
or
think-
yeah.
like the space to dash?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
You think that would have comboed into a knee on Puff?
Absolutely, 100%.
If Puff, Puff
Yeah,
DI is
literally,
in,
literally 100% it would have covered.
basically like Puff has to DI away.
Yeah.
For everything, pretty much.
But I think even Gentleman at that percent, even if she DI'd away, I bet you could still dash. Full
you could at least,
time.
at least up air, and that would
For
still
someone.
kill.
Can't believe Hungrybox reacted to that.
Speaking of DI away, something that I tested recently is that no one DIs Puff side B correctly at all.
Where are they DI?
You should never see side B to rest.
Oh yeah.
You wanna DI diagonally down.
And like in right towards Puff.
Yeah, the move sends. Like the way DI works is you want to DI at a perpendicular angle. I think the move is trajectory 120, so you want to DI at trajectory 210.
Wow.
That's like that's optimal to
This
go.
guy said trajectory 210.
Yeah,
No,
you're
actually.
definitely nerd stuff
Wow.
right now, dude.
And that will get you as far away from Puff as possible.
Okay. But she can mix up air though. So if you do that DI, won't it like let the up air combo into rest sometimes?
It's more for the like YOLO pounds you see H box do a
Oh
lot.
yeah, like in neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they get him huge payouts when they shouldn't.
Right.
Ooh,
wow.
that's exactly the up air I was talking about.
Yeah.
He went from the top platform and just fast fell all the way down and put out an up air right at the bottom.
Caught him starting a jump.
Just running into aerials right
Yeah,
now.
Nair-
This is not good.
Nair really is worthless in
No,
this
it's
matchup.
I think
Don't
it's
even touch
It's like
Nair.
it's
Yeah.
like
use it.
worthless.
Honestly,
he hasn't
it's
got a
trash.
single bit of mileage. It's all back
If you
air
can
up
get
airs.
like second hit Nair to hit, then awesome. But like I don't know how you do that reliably.
It's back air and up air.
All right, this is just a fight right now. Oh, he got the read. No, the
watch
Hungrybox
this.
threw out
Finds
a
a
random
grab out
grab.
of nowhere.
He threw out a random grab and wins.
Wow.
That was the scrubbiest grab.
That was the scariest
He
wall
had
of pain
no
I've ever
business pressing grab at that exact moment,
Yeah.
but it worked. And S2J goes down
seen.
3-1.
I hear Mango behind me saying that was the cheesiest ending he's ever seen. The grab was sick. Poor Falcon off stage.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Instant 5 back air combo.
He's
Guys,
dead, yeah.
stay tuned for this video. What we got going on?
We don't have to do it right away, but we're gonna do it right away.
doing it
Let's check out this video.
now.
People, they'll ask me, are your pop-offs genuine? Like, is that actually you? Is that actually you, like, wanting the attention? Is it you just, like, trying to make a dramatic thing? And I just kind of laugh at them, and it's like, I don't know how people don't get it. When I do that, it's just all this, like, built-up emotion just coming out all at once. I'm a pretty emotional guy. When I'm in the moment, when I do something that's really, really magnificent, and I'm crazy about it, I let it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's fucking go! I think it's a healthy thing for me, and I think that people don't realize, but they're genuine. 100% of the time. Was that okay? Was that good?
Yeah, I think that's good. I think we got it.
We're all right?
All right, cut.
All right. Yes! Let's fucking go! Woo! Yes! Yes!
pretty funny.
I like that. Dude, they're all genuine.
100%.
The mystery has been solved.
Yeah.
There you
know.
have it. He just really gets stoked when he does stuff correctly.
Yeah.
Or he accomplishes something. Props to him, man. That's the first of many skits that we have planned for the summer that I'm really excited to see.
I just got done.
You know, if I
recording
had if I were
Oh,
the
did you?
interviewer, I think that they asked an interesting line of questions to my man Hungrybox. The question that I probably would have asked is, what about when you lose? Sometimes we see
Sad
moments.
box.
Sometimes it's sad box. Other times it's grab the winner's hand and
Hold
raise
it up.
it.
Yeah. Evo
Sometimes
15.
it's kiss your girlfriend box.
But
Yeah.
I think it's very rarely walk off the stage box.
Hug the TV.
You know what I mean? Very rarely, kind of silently, just.
Yeah,
leave
that's
box.
definitely rare.
Which
Right.
I think is probably what I see. S2J, he lost.
Oh.
He does the pound and walks away. Oh, we got stats. Never mind. Let's talk about this.
Whoa. Guys, we're introducing to you for the first time.
Average punish.
Look
a
at the
really
roll
interesting-
count.
Yeah, brought to
Is
you
that-
by Fizzy.
Yeah.
43 to 7.
43 rolls. To
Falcon has to
7.
roll. Like, this is a fact, and we know it, and that's good that we're seeing
I
it.
still think
How
that
did
shows who's dictating the pace of the match.
Totally agreed. But I guess when Puff gets in her shield, she has more out of shield options. Like, I actually think that this makes perfect sense that good Falcons roll a lot, and maybe we'll see that as we go on.
How can you determine whether Falcon's edge guarding Puff or not? What does that mean exactly?
Well, fewer openings per KO.
Like when
Oh,
it's,
edge guards.
Yeah,
Look
when
at
it's
the
Puff,
definition.
An
Wait a
edge
minute.
guard starts when a player is in a damaged state off stage. It ends given the same condition as punishes, which means you're actionable for 45 frames.
So in other words,
Oh, okay.
if you're off stage and in a punish mode and you don't come back, it counts as an edge guard.
I'm actually surprised to see that stat's so close. I would expect HBox to have had far less edge guards than S2J.
No, it's 52.2.
No, it's
52 to 4.
Look at the next one, dude.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
missed
that's
the
why-
decimal place there.
I don't think you
Oh.
can measure
I think-
Yeah.
edge
Okay.
guarding Puff.
The thing is,
very
yeah,
easily.
Puff probably makes
'Cause-
these stats a little wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's constantly off stage.
Yeah.
The center control thing is interesting to me. Johnny keeping center most of the time, but HBox,
Yeah.
doesn't really matter for a Puff.
Yeah. The other thing that I saw there that I thought was super interesting is